What's up guys? So I'm finally doing the video that everyone has been asking me to do, and that video is how to do the steering wheel conversion. This is only for cat eyes, so from 03 to 07, this is the conversion from the regular stock steering wheel over to the buttons, and I'm going to be explaining the whole process. Alright guys, so for this conversion you only need two things. The first thing will be the steering wheel, of course, with the buttons. The second thing would be this clock spring. This clock spring, you could get it from any vehicle that had these as an option. So first things first, to remove this airbag, I'm using a skinny Allen head. You insert it over here on this end. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but you see how it's popping out? You hold that where it's at and do this on the other side. This truck's name, it looks like it was Barbara, I would guess. If you guys don't know, this is like an Easter egg with these trucks. You have their names on top. But we have this one all removed. The bottom one is next. It has 2 7mm, one right here and one over here on that end. Alright guys, so I went ahead and removed this little panel off of this. It's 410mm. Right now I will be removing the clock spring and the harness. It's a little weird because on this new one it's all one, it's all combined. And for the trucks that do not have the buttons, this clock spring and the harness are two separate things. So that right there guys is a little washer that holds the clock spring in place, so now it's free to come out. The stock harness, they're all like zip tied together. So I'm gonna start undoing them. The way that I like to swap out the clock springs and all is to literally do one plug at a time. For example, like I'll unplug this plug right here and then I'll plug in the one that goes over here and do one at a time. That way I don't miss anything, because as you guys can see, there is a lot. All right, so I'm about halfway done with this whole harness swap. It looks like a little bit of a mess, but that's because I have the old harness right here and the new harness. Just like how I explained in the beginning of this video, this new harness has the clock spring all integrated with it, because of course it has the buttons. But I'm showing you guys right here the difference. So this is the old harness, so we'll get this out the way. But right here, this is the old clock spring as well. So as you guys can see, they're two completely different things, to whereas this new one, it's all combined. But the thing I did not let you guys know in the beginning is that the steering wheels, they have like a little arrow right here, if you guys can see. Make sure to line that up with this little indent right here, so that way the wheels are straight. Conversion is now complete. Apart from needing the steering wheel and the harness, you also need a cluster that is programmed to work with him. So his cluster was not programmed to work with the steering wheel, so I threw mine on just to make sure that the steering wheel and the harness were plugged in correctly. That cluster came off of a Denali, so from factory it came programmed to work with these steering wheels. But as you guys can see, it is working. All of the nice little features. He does have an aftermarket radio, which means that these buttons will not work unless he purchases a pack module.